Okay guys, we have left the SPR Outlaws race in Ohio. I was like, where were we? I don't remember. But so we wrapped that up, and now we are doing our drive, which we already did, down to Byron, Illinois. So I guess that's up technically. Up and over.
Up to Byron.
Up and over to Byron. That's my pet peeve. I hate when people do that. But so we headed over to Byron, Illinois. We had more things planned for the day, but we got stuck in traffic, so that didn't happen. But we get to see a little bit of our journey after the intro here. Nolan had a great time.
It was fun.
So you'll see where we went.
Even though there was a semi that caught fire and we were sitting, the engine was off for 2 hours.
Yes.
People were playing paddleball.
Nolan took a nice nap in the middle of the interstate.
I took a nap. You did your video editing.
Yeah, I got everything edited. But so we had to miss some of the stuff that we had planned on the journey here. Yeah. But you'll see a little bit of our drive here, and then we are going to get into day 1 of 6 Summer. So we'll catch up with Alex. There's some other people here that are running your parts and everything, so we'll check in with them. But welcome to the video.
Welcome, guys.
Okay, welcome to a new video.
Yep, this is our road trip behind the scenes. People always ask us for behind the scenes stuff, so you actually see what we're doing. So we just got done with the weekend in National Trail Raceway, the SPR, and we are headed to
6 Summer.
6 Summer.
I got it right that time. I usually have to stop and think about which one it is.
6 weeks, so it's confusing.
6 Summer.
So on the way, we'll document what's going on. We will break down the race a little bit, maybe, as we're driving. But we're in Hebron. We just gassed up. We have Bluey. We like to get a van so we can fill it with junk. So wait, we'll show you what it's like.
Yeah, let me flip this around. I'm doing things.
She's getting the pictures done and posting on the video. And this is kind of our inside disaster. Our supplies. So we like to take extra Texas Roadhouse peanuts. These are Meg snacks here, jerky.
Oh, you separated us?
Barbecue, and then we have our death waters and stuff. Of course, Isky banners and hats and stuff.
Yeah, this will only get worse.
Laura doing cookies, and then the front we just got coffee.
I got an adult Lunchable over there somewhere.
Yeah, we have a Lunchable, so she has emergency food just in case. So anyway, it's early in the morning, 10:30 really. We're on the way. We're trying to get to Byron, Illinois by 7 or so.
We have dinner reservations.
Yeah, we have dinner reservations with the Taylor family, but we're going to stop at the new museum in Indy, hopefully if we have time. So we'll keep you abreast of what's going on.
Welcome to our chaos. Okay, you're officially exiting Ohio.
Bye, Ohio. Now we're in Indiana.
Indiana. Do you want to tell them where you're headed, or do you want it to be a surprise?
Well, we're in Indiana, so we're headed to... No, let's make it a surprise.
Okay, it's really good. No one saw a sign on the side of the road.
Yes.
And now we're making a pit stop.
Roadside, oddities. Oh, fireworks. I like fireworks stores.
Very California of you to be shocked by a fireworks store.
Well, we don't get it.
Exactly. Welcome to Indiana.
There's Indiana.
That was a horrible attempt at getting that sign, but yeah.
Yes.
What is in front of us? Is that a van?
I think we need to get off here though, look.
Oh! We almost missed our attraction.
We almost missed our attraction because Meg happens to be filming on our exit. So now we're going to have to go back and around, I think.
I don't know, but I see a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Oh, you might have caught it. They probably didn't. We'll see you guys in a second.
Yeah, when we get back around.
Wow. There she be.
Yeah.
Oh. Popular attraction.
It is a popular roadside attraction. Uranus Fudge Factory.
Later to grand reveal.
Can I just park? Nobody parks in the front like us.
Please keep Uranus clean.
Get your fudge packed. Let's read the signs. 5 fun things to do in Uranus. Get your fudge packed. We'll grab your nuts. Get spun in the Uranus vortex.
Something about an alien. I can't read that one.
The other one is have a lick of
Pet
Uranus
the alien.
and pet the alien. But yes, the most important one is please keep Uranus clean. That's a really important one.
Lord.
All right, should we go check Uranus?
Uranus City Ordinance. Okay. We'll see. There's music playing, so we'll see how much we can actually, but if not, I'll do a little montage of what's happening in here. important cargo right here.
Let's buckle him in. Good boy.
What do you think of Uranus?
It was fun visiting Uranus, I have to say. It had a lot of cool stuff. Uranus was really clean, so that was cool. And Uranus had a lot of snacks, so I enjoyed that. And yeah, we got a bunch of fudge in Uranus. And we'll share that. We got toffee and what else?
We got Dad some presents.
Yeah.
Mom's some presents.
Yeah, we got Alex something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah.
So it was a good stopover.
Be sure to visit Uranus.
Yeah, to keep Uranus clean. It helps.
Okay, so our trip got a lot more boring because we sat in traffic for 2 hours.
Yeah, big rig crash.
A
Caught
big
on fire.
semi truck. So we had this plan. We're currently in Indy,
Yes.
and we were gonna go to the 500.
Yeah,
What is it? The Indy 500 museum.
Yeah, the Speedway Museum.
Okay.
It's
And,
brand new.
Yeah. So we had the schedule was perfect, and then it wasn't. 14 miles from from I guess Indy or our exit or whatever it was. We got stuck for 2 hours. But now, Nolan's pick of the day. From all the places.
White Castle, when you're in Indy, you have to have White Castle.
So he's gonna make himself a little burger hole.
I have my little...
Don't worry, the popcorn's still buckled in.
Here's my fries. We got cheeseburger. So what you can drive and eat at the same time, basically.
I went with chicken rings. I felt like that was safer.
Cheeseburger. All right, are you ready to get on the road?
I guess.
We had Din, but my phone is dead.
Okay.
So Meg's recording. Meg's here. She can record now.
Yeah, it was good.
I went from recording to not recording.
No,
This is Nolan. I haven't seen Nolan in like 17 years.
It's been 7 months. It's the longest. Like
it
in
been
the last
that
5
long?
years.
since PRI. You guys haven't seen him since PRI. I only saw him in
Longest
Cal.
5 years, probably.
He decided he didn't like us.
I didn't even
I
talk
had
to him for
3
7
surgeries.
months.
So for those that don't know, this is Isky Nolan. You haven't seen him in.
Hey, he hasn't even been on the Isky channel.
I know. It's yeah. Meg's
This
been
is
covering-
Ed's youngest son.
No.
They look just alike.
We act alike.
Well, you guys do.
That's what it is.
So anyways, we got Nolsky here. And
a car coming
Meg
here.
and a car coming, but apparently there's something in
Nolan
the
has a funny surprise for you in the van.
Oh, wait.
You should just open this side.
Okay.
For me?
Well, this one's just Nolan's surprise, and then we'll give you your stuff. But here's Nolan's sick minivan. Okay, wait. Before you do it,
Of course Nolan.
I pulled into the parking lot separate from Nolan, and I told Sunshine, I said, I don't know why that blue minivan just screams Nolan to me. I didn't know what he was
You know
driving.
what's funny is I actually looked over as we pulled in. They said, they're not here yet. I said, yeah, I bet they're in the van. And then out
I
pops your
told you.
shoe.
I like getting the van because you could stuff it with a bunch of stuff on road trips.
You're just a van. You look like a van.
Well, and the cops don't pull over vans because I've been.
You have blue on to match your van.
Okay, now you can open the door.
Okay, this is the reason why we need a van because we pick up stuff at roadside
Who's carrying this?
oddities.
Oh my god!
So I got a little bag of popcorn for us.
He's got his own seat belt. I can't wait.
Guess how much that thing was?
That's
$35.
No, 15.
And now,
Oh, a deal.
guess where we got it from.
Oh,
Where'd you got it from?
at your anus.
Really?
Come by
Look,
that.
Yeah.
look on the thing. We really stopped.
Right there.
Wow.
Your
We
anus.
got
No,
it
I
from your
recycle
anus.
corn, but now I
Yes.
can recycle popcorn.
Wait,
Bro.
where's-
All right, here.
where's-
Hold
okay.
this, I'll get their thing.
Okay, so we have to. Meg's got her Father's Day
Oh my
gift over here.
goodness.
What are we going to name
I
it?
don't have your Father's Day gift. It'll be at the house.
Poppy.
Poppy, yeah.
Yeah, Poppy.
Look at Poppy
That's
all
Poppy.
strapped in there.
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
So this, I gotta remember how it's worded. So
I smell it.
Uranus is so sweet.
it says your anus is so sweet. Happy
These are for
Father's
you,
Day.
just 'cause they
You
don't
look
know
on the
anything,
back.
they're from Uranus.
Then we got you your candy
Yeah.
cigarettes.
And then we
Damn,
got you.
don't you do it like
happy
this?
From Uranus.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's how you do it.
It says that. Did show them.
Yeah, it says. Can you read it?
Yeah, Uranus is so sweet. That's so good.
It's perfect. Look,
You are cracked up here.
there's your candy cigarettes.
This is not far from Indy.
And
so
I got taffy.
You got
Oh, that was
Banana.
good.
banana. I
Yeah.
put a few of the blue ones
Wow.
in. Thank you.
This
But
is
this-
Fudge Factory, right? I mean, this is fudge.
Uranus fudge packet.
This Nolan saw a video, or he didn't have a video. We passed a billboard that
That's right.
said Uranus Fudge Factory, 79 miles.
I
He
bet
said,
he cracked
we're
up.
going.
I was like, there's going to be a sign every 10 miles for the next 79 miles. And
We're
then,
gonna laugh at all of them.
yeah, and then believe me, when we saw Uranus, we stopped right away.
I never worry about my videos getting demonetized until Nolan's around.
What did I say? It's a great place.
It's all up and down the Highway 44. I mean, they're really into Uranus there.
Well, the thing is, they keep Uranus super clean.
Yeah, they have a sign that says they ask.
I've never been in Uranus.
It's really good.
I'll show you the
I'll
videos
take
from
your word
Yes,
Uranus.
for that.
it's a cool place.
Well,
Yes,
thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
I
Anyways,
can't wait to
I
eat
told
some
Meg
of
they had a lot of sweets in Uranus.
what was the one Uranus flight? What was it?
Which one?
I'll have to go look at the video. One second. Okay, anyways, guys. Popcorn, Uranus.
I guess my idea didn't work. Oh, we got oil.
Yeah, the transmission's blowing some stuff out. Yeah, I just drove that one.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about it.
You're probably like, what a dummy, but
No, but they know that you're desperate.
I don't really care. I mean, it is stupid. I don't know. We gotta make a call on what we're gonna do. I don't know if we'll keep going because that's not competitive at all. So, I don't know. We just gotta make a call. But yeah, I mean, it's just all over the place. It's just blah blah. The steering wheel's like. I was like, eh.
Not a happy 55.
No, Red Horse told me to think of a theme song for it. And I told him they don't want me to think of it right now. Right now, it's not nice. I don't know what it is, but no. I don't know. We gotta decide what we're gonna do. We missed all run by like 2 minutes.
I saw. They closed it. 3.
Yeah, I was pulling off the track and they texted, all run closed. I don't know. We gotta make a call of what we're gonna do. But I drove it.
Yeah, you drove, that's for sure.
Nolan's like, why'd you do that?
The first one, yes. The second one, no.
Why?
But you might as well. I mean, you were headed straight, so.
It was under control. The thing is if it's a tenth of a second faster, that's more.
Sure.
So it's Poppy's first outing. You already taste tested him.
Yes, really good.
I was impressed.
Alright, so I gotta unbook the pocket.
Yeah, you gotta keep him safe, especially now that he's opened.
Yeah, now that he's open. Alright, so Dennis, after a long day, he likes to celebrate with some popcorn.
Celebrate not doing the best, but we're still celebrating.
Well, yes. Just celebrating hard work days. The hard days work.
Hard
I
day's
guess.
work. Words. He's bringing his popcorn child.
Holy cow. I can't carry that. And I can't eat that much.
Here you go, Dennis.
What's it with
really
you and
good.
your sponsors rubbing?
Double back, too. Look at the size
Hey,
of that.
what's it with
So
you and your
good, though.
sponsors buttering you up with popcorn?
Isn't that funny?
Yeah,
It's cheaper than camshafts.
Rick, come on. A little micro popcorn bag. Look at this. Come on.
Yeah.
But Alex, I need you to hold it like next to your body for comparison.
That's
Oh yeah,
good.
let's hold it up. I think
This
it's
is-
bigger.
Legs on his head.
Oh yeah.
Fold the bag down.
It's one deadest abdomen long.
No, I need this up here.
Yeah, there you
The thing is massive. It's actually good though, right?
It's very
go.
good.
It's really good, right?
What's your review?
Mine's a little
Oh, I
salty.
wanna eat
Your
more.
freaking hands.
Really good.
Hey, mine was
That's
a little
probably
salty,
the best
guys.
ever.
I mean, it's so good for.
You need to call Rick.
$15.
Call Rick over.
Rick already saw it. He cracked up.
I think Rick is jealous.
Yeah, Rick saw it sitting in the minivan. It was pretty funny.
Have some.
Is he over
We
there?
offered him some.
Ricky.
Ricky!
Rick.
It's nice and
Does Aiden want some popcorn?
I don't know.
You should carry it over to him and ask.
Go call him on the phone.
Oh, culinary gangster.
That's good.
You want me to tell you something?
Just
I don't know. I was just waiting to see if you're singing again.
Just dead. What's dead?
the whole
You don't know that.
spark plug
You
bit
don't
in
know
there.
how I identify. He identifies what? Just slightly tired.
Tired of your crap.
Yes.
Nolan's crap.
Meg missed me for sure. Those 6 months.
Interesting.
Traveling alone, doing all
Some
these
guy asked me
things.
in the airport, how's Nolan? I was like, who? And I said, oh, he's had surgery.
Gee, thanks. So sweet.
Come over here and see you. It looks like it's trying to come up.
Hotter than it was.
Okay, so we need
You
to.
want one injector? Or you want to change multiples?
It's so hot that.
We can get food and then change an injector.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
That's always my
Hey, see what we did there? I vouched for Nolsky. He wanted food.
Oh. Why are you always
Where are
blaming
you
me?
gonna get food at?
There's
have
all
food
kinds of
trucks.
up there.
Okay.
Recommend a euro.
The euro? Okay.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Okay, so you want to hear what happened?
Yeah.
So what had happened was we pulled into the gas station, which was like a mile back that way. And the only reason we did was because the fuel, like our fuel showed low, which was just the sending unit was being goofy, whatever. So we pull out, and then all of a sudden it's like down a cylinder. Look at the EGTs, cylinder 4 is dead. So then we pull in, we did that, pull the valve cover, not a rocker, not valve train.
Trying to blame the valve train.
You're in the clear for once, okay?
For once.
Great sell there, bud.
Wow.
You guys have to know, I wouldn't want him, or I wouldn't wear this shirt if it was actually usually the valve train.
Wait, back up. I can't see your shirt.
Isky. Bam. Anyways, so then we just went through a series of diagnostics, asked Dad. Yes, we did.
Did you? Yep.
Okay. So started with the plug. He put a new plug in it. Cylinder's still cold. So then we thought it probably is an injector. So I put it on the race injectors and it came up. So we think number 4 injector just died on us.
Either that or the injector driver or something. You can't hardly have an injector driver on just one cylinder, can you?
No, because that's it. Well, I mean, I don't know, but that's in the ECU, you know.
The bad part is I got to take both fuel rails off to do this.
Yeah, that's some crap.
It is. The guy that designed that was amazing.
I thought it was genius.
It should be easy, but I got that rail is in the way. So I'm going to literally have to take both of them off. And there's going to be fuel all over this thing.
It is hot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it cool, and we're gonna go grab some food. We're not that far out.
We're at your only checkpoint.
We're the first and only checkpoint, so we're gonna go grab some food and cough, and then let it cool down.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. And then let it cool down, and we're gonna change an injector.
Okay.
Better than valve train.
Yep, that's an easy fix. Well, there's a lot of labor, but it's easier.
If it was valve train, it'd be a lot more to fix.
Well, okay, problem we found out it was the block, though.
Yeah, whatever. Dad and I still want to fight you. Just because you were there. Ask him.
Yes. But
Ask
right,
it.
we found
Ask
out with
it.
the problem.
That was a year ago.
Yes.
But then,
That was Cambuda a year ago.
Yep, Cambuda.
yeah, Cambuda is weird.
Where's everybody else?
Mom's over there. That's it. We don't have anybody else this time.
Yeah, this time it's short.
It's just us.
Seems weird.
It is weird.
Well, day one sucked.
It did. I'm glad it's done.
So,
You have a lot of power, though.
that
we
is a
know.
positive.
That we know.
We are making a lot of power.
And you can drive.
I can
You can
drive.
drive crazily, yes.
She proved that.
Yeah.
She didn't drive fast.
Yes.
She actually did.
I
It was
did.
209.
Her reactions, yeah, it was too.
That was a half mile. So an 8-something-and-a-half mile
Yeah.
is great compared
She
to...
definitely took the long way down.
Yeah. So anyways, no, yesterday sucked. Positive for Isky. Valve train.
Yeah, we thought there was a problem, but it was a fuel injector instead.
Yeah, so that's okay. And the car is legit, like our problem right now, our problem is just making power. Potential spam is calling me. So, anyways, day 2, I already know the results, but hopefully it's better.
You hope that
I have a feeling day 2 is going to be
I'm
really
pretty
awesome.
sure that some mojo happened at day 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a lot of comments about that, which I'll wait till this next part.
So just see you guys after day 2.
Like what?
Day 2 coming up next.
Hey guys, welcome back for day number 2 of 6 summer. So, we have a game plan. I did data.
You did data.
I did do data. I did math, I did data, and I don't want to talk about it right now because it's early and I gotta hurry, but we'll talk about it later. I made a whole notebook. I wrote a data sheet out. I did data, the computer did data, we all did data. Where I landed, to make a long story short,
You keep saying that in these videos.
say that a lot, is nothing we did yesterday made a chance. Everybody thinks that we overpowered the tire, but I have a lot of proof otherwise. Yes, we overpowered the tire out, but we overpowered it after the chassis was upset. We were upset because we were dead hooking. I think that goes back to the tire converter. We could put the looser converter in, looser stator, but I want to try to make this work because I believe in the long run we're going to need that. I'm going back to our Chicago tune that I know works, even though it's technically a different track. I have so many things up here that convince me that that's what I need to do. I'm not telling you that right now. So I'm putting Chicago tune back in, and but I have the dumps active, so it should act like a looser converter on the first part of the hit. And then Dad and I had like a long discussion in here yesterday. We think we need to make a chassis change. We used to have it where it acts a little bit more like a radio, where we're trying to get some separation. Not your point. Anyways, I was talking to Nick last night. I told Nick you should call Kai Kelly because he told Nick anytime he needs help with bar adjustments to let him know.
Shout out Kyle.
Shout out Kai. And so then he kind of confirmed what we were saying as just at least a trial. So he gave us some ideas. We took some of them and then altered some of them, and we're gonna go make a pass. And this is now test week, but if we end up performing, I'm going into this now with a little less pressure. I am not gonna win unless by some crazy something, but I am in third. We are in impounds, and we're just gonna try to go fast. And I think you guys might like to see a fast pass rather than a
And have a better year this year here than you did last year.
Please.
I'll insert a clip of last year's chaos in this almost exact spot. I think you were one pit over.
This last year sucked. I mean, it was cool and all, but I don't want to do it. I'm done. I've done as much as I want to do here for today.
That's a very lucky penny. Well, I didn't use the lucky penny yesterday. This is the winning one. Remember that last run you had to get?
Yeah, I know.
One
I
year?
remember this.
This is it right here.
Why didn't you pull that crap out yesterday,
I
bud?
didn't think we needed it. We haven't needed it in a while.
You didn't think after the first pass it might have been a safety measure?
Our mojo.
Now we need Ryan, Patty, Nolan's back. I need a peak Isky train of good luck.
Channel your
Okay.
Come on,
You know,
Brian.
I haven't come up yet to any of your runs.
Yeah.
So
Is this the one?
this is the one.
Okay.
So this
He
is
is the log. His penny is his log.
the one. Hey, I go to staging lane with Beckman. We get round with. So
Okay.
there you go.
All right, we're
Bring
all
the car.
good.
Okay.
We brought out the big guns.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't bring out Big Boy yesterday.
Well, usually we don't need it on the first day.
For the second run, it would have been nice.
I thought we were actually going to get a third run.
No.
We're not superstitious or anything.
That was a little, what do you call it?
I'm pretty confident your changes are going to get you down.
Back into its hiding place.
You even remember this guy? I haven't seen him in a while, have you?
Yeah, I know. I didn't recognize him here. It's been what, 6-7 months since I've seen you.
7 months to
Same.
be all right.
Same.
7 years. I haven't seen Alex in 7 years.
What a change of events, right?
That was freaking awesome. A 679.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That's the pass I wanted yesterday.
Thank you. Thank you. And delayed birthday. Just note, I treat Steve. Somebody knows
Wait,
that.
show it.
I beat Stevie. Oh, 76 to 126. I gotta go tell him that. Oh, you're gonna say something. That was awesome. Okay. The mojo worked, bud. Awesome. Okay, so a bar change. We have a fresh set of tires, but a bar change I think made a difference. It did steer left. It steered left, and it was not too bad. I was able to drive through it and just sat down. And at that point, I was like, oh, we're going. Like, that's a good one. I think I'm gonna call that a one and done. That was awesome. Oh, the end of day 2. Okay, day 2 didn't suck.
Same timing.
So we ran a 671. We made a bar change. Dad and I did a lot of talking.
1 or 2? 71 or 72?
72.
Okay.
We did a lot of talking in the car, a lot of thinking. I did a lot of number crunching. And then Dad talked to Nick on the phone last night. And then Nick called Kai and talked to Kai about bars.
So that's your Team Isky helping Team Isky for you, bud.
And then Dad got under there today and made bar changes.
And we think that helped. We don't really know what helped. The biggest thing that helped was that, what's this track?
Great Lakes Dragway.
Great Lakes knows how to prep a track.
So there's we changed 3 things today, accidentally. But the track changed.
Yep.
For the better.
For the better. The bars we changed.
To get some bite out of it.
And we had a fresh set of Mickey Thompson tires. So,
Other than that, though, the tune stayed
but
the same.
to have some consistency, so we kind of have an idea, we put the tune back to what we had at Chicago, and that guy's not having a good day. So I put the tune.
Sounds like a horse and buggy.
But we put the tune back to what we had at Chicago and put the air pressure. We left the air pressure and the tires the same. So tomorrow we'll know if it's track.
Yeah, tomorrow's a wild card because if the track's like it was yesterday, we don't know what we're going to have.
Yeah.
It may or may not be good.
And now,
And my other comment is I'm pissed at Nolan.
yeah.
Because today he walks up and he's like, I brought the big bad boy good mojo penny. I'm like, where was that yesterday?
Well, you've been running so good, I didn't think you needed it. I'm saving it for when we need it. Like last time where we needed the last pass
Yeah.
to
Show
win.
them what you're talking about.
So Nolan always has his Hawaiian magic he casts.
Yes.
And I guess he's got different pennies to use. But there's one that's the big boy. It's got the skull and crossbone on it.
Yes.
The Pirates of the
It
Caribbean.
has the skull and crossbone on it right here. This is from Florida, where the pirates actually landed. St. Augustine, Florida. And it's been blessed. It's good luck. And every time she needs it, it's working so far. Pretty much.
So we just didn't use it when we
Except
really
that
needed
one time. One time me and Meg were doing it and we dropped it, and then you had a terrible pass. But because it hit the ground and we were
That's the day you broke like 72 gear vendors in a day.
Yeah, it hit the ground and we were like, ooh, we jinxed it. Oh no.
And it did, didn't it?
It did. It went bad from there.
So anyway.
So we're good.
It's very sensitive.
Yeah. Kind of like
Okay.
Nolan.
And now he's leaving.
Yeah, Nolan's leaving now.
Everything's fixed.
We're really glad our little short Voyager made it out for sick. We forgot who he was for a minute, so we're glad he made it out for an event for a few days. Now we're just mad at him because he's leaving early.
I have to leave early. There's medical reasons.
Duty calls.
He left
Duty
you the
calls.
popcorn.
And I left you Poppy.
Oh, Poppy the Poppy.
And there's still some bug from Uranus there that you guys gotta try.
Oh, jeez.
We could get into a whole
This,
episode
yeah, we don't need
on
to.
Uranus.
We already have almost a whole episode on it.
Okay, so anyways.
Anyway, good luck. Good
Thanks.
seeing you.
Appreciate you, bud.
Missed you guys. Missed you
Later,
guys.
Doodad. Take care. Glad to see you. I'm gonna
Yep.
miss you.
I know it's been. Well, I don't know when we're gonna do. We'll do something next.
They can
soon,
talk.
hopefully.
All right.
Okay.
Right. So anyway, that's it.
Sometime, somewhere.
Yep. Sometime someone will catch up again.
Adios.
All right,
Love you,
Pops.
man.
Love you too.
Have sick summer.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. So we are fighting weather right now. I'm not gonna say the word because that's bad luck. But there was a chance of it raining out.
You just said the word.
There's a chance of it not
Snowing.
Snowing. That's what somebody told me once. Snowing. And melted snowing. Anyways, so it's cloudy, but like Raj, who you might have seen, he's in our class. He also runs track. Raj is a pilot. He says it's not going to rain till whatever. I quit. It's not going to rain till 1 o'clock. So they're trying to get everybody through, get one and done. Yesterday they ran 818 passes. So I have hopes, but we're in the lanes. The only thing is if everybody doesn't get a run in the class, they won't count that. So that could be good or bad. But anyways, yeah. So it's probably going to be a one and done, unless the weather surprises
Yeah,
us.
not
So,
by choice. Hopefully by choice.
I mean, hopefully by choice, but like in the event that it wasn't good, it wouldn't be by choice.
Yes. Are you guys friends again?
Yeah. I mean, the 55 talked.
Okay.
We had a heart talk.
Where are we?
Oh, we're at Cordova.
I was saying, oh wait, no, you didn't say that.
Yeah, we're. I have high hopes for this track prep because I think they just had like a dragster race here, so they haven't had anything crazy radial or anything. So I feel like it could be a good prep. Based on my data, I am as confident in this tune as I can be, and if it doesn't work, it's gonna throw me for a curveball, and that'll give me new data. So yeah, that's about it. So,
Okay.
everything yesterday worked great. Gonna cross my fingers and hope that works again. And we're gonna give her a try. Give her a try. But 55 is happy. He did his first trailer Bernie last night. He said that was fun. I checked him
liked
out
it?
this morning. Yeah, he did. He did. I can't do him too many times though.
Speaking of trailer burnouts, now that we've said that Nick's at home working,
Yeah.
now people are asking where Grubby's at.
Oh yeah. So the grub is at home working, not at our
You
home
didn't just
working.
disown everyone
Yeah,
that
we
you
didn't
know.
disown everybody,
They just
but, like-
abandoned us on this one.
Yeah, they had stuff to do.
We were trying to pull
So-
out of the parking lot the other night. Dad goes, "Where is everyone?" I said, "Bud, this is it. It's you."
Yeah, so Grubster, the Grubsters were getting a little antsy because they hadn't seen a trailer Bernie. Well, I mean they had, but not from our group. And so I did a solid for the Grubsters. That's Grubby's fans. So, I saw some Grubsters in the stands and they went wild. They're like, it's not a Grubby, but cool. Yeah, Grubby would have
second.
smoked everyone out. Mine was a baby Grubster.
Baby Grubsters.
Baby Grubsters go wild. Yeah, so I probably won't be doing those a ton because, well, that's how I make fun of Grub for breaking stuff. So I'm not going to be that person. But every once in a while, on occasion, if you're at a stop, maybe there'll be a trailer.
They're just going to egg you on more now.
I am unsusceptible to peer pressure unless it comes from the passenger seat.
That's fair.
And then Dad said, you'll look like a loser if you don't do it. And I was like, got it. Sold.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have a song choice yet, Spice Boy. But I have your song choice.
I already told you what's gonna happen.
Spice Girls. I'll have one by the end of the day. He wants me to pick a song for the 55's theme song.
But that was on the first day and you weren't friends.
Yeah.
Not you and Pumpkin Spice. You and the car.
It was not an angry elf. My car was an angry elf. I was a disappointed elf.
Rolls off into your head.
I was disappointed.
Which then rolls off into your head.
You gotta learn to read emotions. You have a daughter now.
Read emotions. Crying. I shit my pants. I needed a diaper change. It's pretty easy. It's either crying or crying.
This has a lot more emotions.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just need to push off the track. I just can't get it to start. Nothing's wrong. Thank you. Call Dad. Okay, I was trying to call him. It's like I've lost some kind of signal somewhere. I just need a push.
Okay, is there a place I can hook you up?
My dad's right here.
Oh, it's coming? Okay, thank you.
Lost signal somewhere. It's not hurt. It's not hard. It just won't start. We lost signal somewhere.
Oh, so like crank signal cycle.
It's got our signal. I just need to.
So is he gonna tow us?
Yeah. I can't see anything. I know. Yeah. Get it off the track. You're good. Thank you. off the track.
I can't touch your car, I guess, till you turn your slip in.
Back in the truck, I don't know.
They have a problem with that.
Not that.
I'm gonna have to quit.
Okay.
Hey, at least we did 2 mistakes on 1 pass. It saved time. Trying to help. Can you hear me? Yeah, it's not broke. It's just it lost signal. Like cranking it, it just stopped.
Did it spin?
No. It
Okay,
just
'cause it looked like your tires got really skinny.
well, it probably did, but it was after. Like it cut the signal cut. And so like nothing's hurt. I already had the hood up. It's just that it won't start. Like it died.
It looked like it lit for really good, and then it just...
The thing was so friggin' happy. So, I don't know.
I couldn't tell if it shut off, or if it spun and then shut off, or if like it spun and then you shifted it, or something, or what.
It spun. Nothing's broke. I'm sorry. It didn't spin. It was going, and then it just shut off. You can hop in the passenger seat, run and catch in. Stop moving. Yeah, that wasn't super duper cool.
What happened?
Okay. I don't know.
Just
It's
no
not
idea.
hurt. The motor's not hurt. So Ray, that could work in our favor. Because if not everybody gets a pass, they can't count the day. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
So it's raining,
Yeah, it's raining. Which is a good thing for us.
but now you gotta figure out why.
Ah.
What the heck's going on with him?
Well, the good thing is when I crank it, listen. So listen, there's no gallop. That is crap. I cranked and cranked and cranked.
Yeah, you just wanted to be dramatic.
There's an intermittent issue. What in the world? No. Okay, so what happened was I made my pass. I go out, and then like it was happy, and then it just shut off. Car shuts off, but the power didn't shut off. So I'm like looking around, looking at everything, and I'm like, okay, no fluid, everything sounds good. Oh, the car's turned off, whatever. So I coast over. I'm okay. I coast over. Thank you though. Coast over, and I'm like I lift up the hood to just make sure we didn't throw a belt, didn't throw any no sensor issues. And I'm sitting in there, crank. I'm like, I'm gonna wear out the starter trying to crank this. I give it a second. I let it think about what it's done, and then I go to start it again. Doesn't work. So instead I'm like, let's push this down the track. Terrible idea. Super heavy. Not fun. Don't do it. They come and get the truck, pull us, and on the way back, like we're at the scales. I'm like, crank. Still no start. And then here I was just going to show you guys. Look, the motor's happy. It's not galloping. That's good. And then it started. Let's try that one more time. Rude. Long story short, there is an electrical issue somewhere. I gotta look at data. It's like an intermittent problem, and I don't know what that is. So, on the positive, it's not broke. On the negative, we sucked again on day 3. But on the other positive, if it rains, today doesn't count. If not everybody gets a pass. On the negative, if it doesn't, but it rains, just pushes it to later, I have to turn in like an 11. So it is possible. I can turn in a slower time than an 8.
Yeah, good job there. I think. Rain. Okay, update.
Okay, it's officially called We're officially getting on the road. We started changing over before it was cold because it just didn't look promising. And I'm glad we did because it's only going to get nastier from here. So,
But that means today's time doesn't count for anyone.
It didn't count for anyone.
So that saves your overall average.
It does. Under the circumstances for us, that's the best thing that could happen. I do feel bad for everybody that came out to watch people and then
yeah.
didn't get to, but
because if not, your average I think would have been an 880. Yeah.
oh, and did I tell you guys what it was?
No, you have not.
Okay, so what happened was our fuel pump is a hex drive. So it's driving off the front of the motor with a little hexagon shaft. And it stripped, like it wasn't engaged as far as it should be, and it stripped the shaft. So I lost fuel pressure, car shut off, which is a really good thing. Thankfully we didn't hurt any pistons, burn any valves up, like the engine's still happy. So it's literally best, worst case scenario. Part of me is like, we didn't even have to get a pass today, but now it's fixed for tomorrow. So we're just a few minutes from hitting the road, and I think we're going to be driving in rain. Day number 4 of 6 summer. Yesterday was a rain out. It was not so fun to drive in, but it wasn't a terrible day. Today we're at Earlsville, or in Earlsville at Tri-State Dragway or Raceway. We were here last year, but Dad and I forgot it because this was actually a track that we did really good at. We had a one and done pass. I got the hiccups again. We had a one and done pass, and we were not here for very long. So I think that's why we don't remember it. We got on the road really quick. But anyways, we made some changes that you saw in the last video, but we don't know if those were the culprit because we spent like an hour and a half on the phone, Dad, Nick, and I on a 3-way call.
That Alex fell asleep in the middle of.
They were just rambling. It was important, but I was tired. I guess I just dozed off. And so anyways, we spent a while just like talking about stuff and data, and it's like, well, I don't know that it was really what we thought it was. So, I don't know, honestly. Going into today, I just don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what, I don't know. I just don't know. We're putting a tune back in it from yesterday, because technically it was a good pass until it wasn't. But that wasn't tune-based, I don't think. But, day 4 is catching up. I'm not really tired, I'm just like, confused.
Fair. Okay, so we'll see.
We'll know if it's fast.
If it did that, it would be black. Take it out. I want Rick to
Careful,
see
careful, careful. It's hitting stuff. Oh, shit.
it. I might as well get started.
Oh, it's dripping in my ear.
I gotta get 10 wrench and 7/16
Driver shaft fine?
James back on the nitrous.
Is that what he said?
What is the definition of
Speed 141 miles
not
an
what
hour.
you
So he's
expected.
out of gas early. Nothing has had a
Nice.
death wobble that is just.
I need it.
If you see the in-car, it is absolutely crazy that he's able to hang on to that thing. It is like filling shattering out. But you saw that he had to
the
pedal
cool
at
part
a
about a carbon
160, 160, but that is not
What's the cool part?
optimal. So he opened with a 886. Yesterday he could only go a best
It's exactly what
of
you want.
960. So it leaves the door open for the daily racing operation.
Good thing you don't have
What they'll
kids.
do, but that'll bring up Mr. Sam, the Sunshine F-150 supercharged pickup truck. He did his first drag and drive last year at the thing in the 1130 range. He's already gone 1068 here.
Can you explain what you just did?
This sounds good. When?
Just now. They haven't heard an update of your pass.
Right there or here?
No, well, I mean, you can explain the Aiden thing and then you can...
Well, Aiden and I have just had some beef going on, you know, for no reason the last day. I'm like, you're gonna go fast in the cheap car yet? Or the slow car? He's like, today comes up, he goes, you're gonna go fast in the slow car yet? And I'm like, or whatever, vice versa. It's like, well played. But then I was pulling out, and then I look up and a third gen is pulling out in front of me. I was like, and he actually didn't see me, but it's funny. I was like, dude, sorry, very step here. Anyways, we changed something. Thank you. I don't know that I heard your video yesterday. Like I don't even want to get into it. I have thoughts. We'll confirm or deny later, but I do know for a fact I did today. So we changed that. And I'm gonna make a pass. I hope to goodness I'm gonna make a pass. Please let me make, because I'm gonna be racing Stevenson. That guy.
You and Steve.
We are happy as can be. But I know why. I just perpetually find him. I know.
It's okay, you just get his head. I just gotta keep posting the video from, was it the other, what day was it?
Yeah, when you were so far ahead.
Everybody's showing that video and it's like, yeah.
I just like give him so much crap. He's such a goober.
They're trying to cut the 511 down. I'm trying to get the 480, 490.
I think everything worked freaking great on that one.
673. And I treat Steve.
Justin Yoakum right
Yeah.
now.
You treat Steve. Not
That's,
bad.
I saw that. It's like, I'm going to go over there and ask
I
him how
couldn't
that
even. I
feels.
couldn't even be mean to him. He's disappointed at the top end. He is having a rough day.
I know I can be
I
mad.
asked him. I was like, I made him take when he was down there. I made him take a picture of us down there. And I said, I know you have more important things to do, but
He would be mean to you, I guarantee.
I was mean to him earlier, and now he's defeated. So I'm gonna have to give him a little bit of a pass.
Yeah, let him cool down.
I'll let him cool down, and then I'll make fun of him. But anyways, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had a really good run that time. I'm getting really close because it's windy. Last year, here we had a one and done. Earlier today, we thought we felt good about it, but I did actually break a gear vendor today. We don't know that that's what happened yesterday. If you saw the video yesterday, we haven't got to pull it apart and see, but we do know that's what happened today for sure off the line. I keep saying this, precautionary. We are doing stuff that other people aren't with the gear vendor. I mean, there are a handful of other cars, but not that many heavy cars that are quick are doing it. So we're breaking stuff so you guys don't have to. You're welcome. But we could not. Rick is he's making progress. Anyways, put new gear vendor in. We ran a 673 at 216 with a 116 60 foot.
Against Steve.
Against Steve.
Again.
I can't be mean to Steve.
No, but it was against Steve again.
It was against Steve.
And Steve ran a 7,
Steve ran a 720, 772.
772?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 720 something.
And I treat him. But
That's the funny part. You can make fun of him about the treeing.
I'm still not going to because he's defeated.
Not right now.
He's having a bad day.
Do you have silver Sharpie on your face?
I don't know.
Either that or one part of your head turned gray. I think you have silver Sharpie by your eyebrow.
Cute. Anyway, so I can't be mean to Steve, but I did treat him. But yeah, we're gonna pack this one up and call it a 2 and done. Does it count as a 2 and done?
I don't
didn't
know.
go down
That's
the
just, I don't know. TBD, 1.5.
1.5 and done. I've never done that before. So like what?
feel like you're in second place.
So she has a good point that right now 1, 2, and 3 in your class all did something weird today, and then you were the only one so far that's gotten a good run. Because
I don't know if it'd be enough to move me up.
I don't know if it would be or not, but it definitely might close the gap a little bit. TBD on what happens to them.
Yeah, so, okay. All right, nerds, I'm going to pack this thing up, get a lemonade, and I want to hit the road, Jack.
How quickly are you going to pack this up?
It's not going to happen fast. That's why I got to get started. I'll be here for a day and a half. Because look, here's another sweater coming. I've been sweated 3 times in a row. Here goes Ricky.
Baby sweaters, everything. Put them all.
Are you here to sweat me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Of course. Sorry,
I think it's German or something based on that building. Yeah. It's something.
Woo, that'd be a cool picture.
We walk into our room and Nolan is still haunting us.
What? You just broke Nolan.
Yeah, so this room is reserved under the Isky Hilton rewards, because Nolan is a Hilton fanatic, I guess. So anyways, technically this was Meg's room.
Alex just joined the party.
Just joined her party.
Nolan said, hey, a perk of Isky is we won't pay you that much, but I'll always get you your own hotel room.
And here I am.
I'm going to start booking kings. Except for then you'll just end up in there with me.
Anyways, I don't know the last thing anybody saw.
Well, they saw your drive-in.
Oh, okay.
They saw your pass, your good pass.
Yeah.
They saw you pack up a little.
Yeah. So today was a good
Actually,
day.
the last thing they saw was us with cake at Culver's.
Weird day, right? Today overall was a good day. We had a good pass. I am disheartened that we had a bad day on day 1. And so, it takes us pretty much out of tomorrow unless something happens to Steve.
Steve's, pretty much your only.
Steve's pretty much the only hope. Steve.
We're giving him no frescas tomorrow.
No fresca for you.
No waters, no fresca.
No water, no fresca.
No tools.
No tools.
Off limits, Steve.
So yeah. But, I guess it could be worse considering. It could be worse.
Considering you ran and ate something.
And had Wednesday not played out like it did, it would have been worse.
Oh, Wednesday you would be out.
Yeah. So overall, I'd say it's not too bad. But the problem is, it's you always want to make it through the week, but then once you make it through the week, you want to win. So I told myself, sometimes I'm oh, I'm not going to be competitive. Wrong. But it's still been good. I'd say today's drive was really pretty. It was very nice. Megan and I were saying it kind of looks like you're driving through Sweden.
Lots of red barns, churches and hills.
I did not know Illinois or Iowa had as much terrain as they do.
It's very pretty.
You just think of it as cornfields. And I feel like most of what we've seen is very flat, like corn. But
this is rolling hills of cornfields.
Rolling hills. It's very different.
Lots of water.
A lot of water. It's actually really pretty. Dad and I have spent most of our time talking about it.
I think that we've crossed the Mississippi River 72 times.
I don't know how either.
Every other time I look at a sign that says Mississippi River and then we go across the bridge, I'm like, are we just zigzagging across the Mississippi River? Yeah, but still.
I don't know. Anyways, still a good drive, race week, sick
Summer.
drive thing, sick summer, still good. So we got to go into tomorrow, and we got probably a 30-minute drive there, and then we will unload, swap over one more time, and cross our fingers that tomorrow's a good pass, because Monday didn't treat us so well. But I think with our change that we made on Tuesday morning, I feel confident going into tomorrow.
Yeah. You and Byron need to just get it together, because it's a nice track. I like it.
I like the people that own Byron, and I like Byron, and I like the people that come to Byron. I like everything about Byron. We just have really bad luck at Byron.
It's really unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. So hopefully tomorrow flips that curse. So anyways, yeah, tomorrow is day 5. I'm not even talking to you guys that long tonight because I want to go to bed.
Summer with a 19-second time thing. And Dan Dinan backs the car all the way up to the staging. Cherry, I swear it's purple from up here.
Okay, so at 0.27.
1996 model Ranger. Now this is a nitrous-fed stick-shift Ranger.
That thing soft and it still did that. There we go. Maybe a little bit. Man, it was lazy and
That was 12 degrees of timing out of it.
Gee, at the hit.
Right at the hit.
It was barely even hot.
Yeah.
The thing was lazy.
Oh, it's hot. The transmission's hot. It's a 114/60 foot. Okay. I'm happy with that. That was 675 at 214, so
Pulled that.
that's awesome. So, yeah.
Hot car.
So it was 6 what?
675 at
675.
214. So that's enough to keep us like our average, and it's gonna come down to, I guess, Brian and Deal. So Steve got a good enough one. He didn't want Steve, but that was good. So we ran 671, 2, and like a 5 this week. So, and forget the 8, but I'm saying when it's working. So we got over the curse of that track. And the bar change. One of the reasons I wanted to run today was because I wanted to see if the bar change we made actually worked on a similar track, which the prep is a little different, but I think it worked. So Mickeys are working, bars are working, car is working. I'm happy. And that was on a hot motor. Like, I mean, we had 5 minutes of cool down. I came back, pulled the tune as quick as I could, clicked a couple keys, and center.
Does that mean you're done for the day?
Probably. Yeah, the transmission was like 230. Like, sucker's hot, but he's a good boy. So.
What's his song now?
Shoot, I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, I'll come back to that.
You want to recap real quick while you're doing this?
Come back for your third or fourth shot.
Okay, so I think it was all good. Today was really good. 675. I always have that post-race lull where it's like I could have done better. We're 3rd in our class and we're 4th overall. So it's like 4th overall always is kind of like it stings a little because it's so close. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. We had a good day number 1. We were like the car's been consistent. It's almost like a bracket car, but honestly there was only 4 days of racing, so it could be a lot worse. So we're gonna pack it up and go to awards, and then go get some food with the Peak crew, and then head home. So overall, it was a good week. The 55 is doing really good. I had to remind myself that like not even at sick week were we doing 670s consistently, and that's really good. So I can't talk now. We're gonna go load this up. We'll check that out.
Last year, right here, the number 3 finisher picked up the first time ever in their drag and drive career, their first top 3 gear vendor guitar. It truly was a moment for them, and considering as much as they've done, they will take home number 3 right here, as well as quickest Chevy overall.
Hey, you got an award!
709 average. Alex Taylor with the 55 Chevy, 3 in unlimited iron. So she gets number 3 as well as quickest Chevy. And she brings Miko. That's true. You're going to go over to Emily. She has the awards. I'm just talking.
Alex Taylor, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, number 2. Who put together a 691 average.
I guess you got it.
Completing with the Boostmaster Chevrolet Caprice wagon. Steve Morris is number 2 in unlimited irons on the property, but also the unlimited iron title for the 3rd straight year.
Do you feel less bad
He
now?
has owned this event since the beginning. Nobody has beaten him. He averaged 664 right here. Brian Goldstone, the 1973 AMC Javelin, is your unlimited iron winner. And as Tom nicely said, a glutton for punishment, basically. Showed up here with less than...